Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, you're probably wondering, what is this? Oh man, I'm about to break it down for you for sure. Tequila Azulejos. You may have never seen this bottle before. Maybe you've seen the name of the brand, but I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna make some connections, and yeah, what do you think? First impressions, drop it down in the comment below. Tequila Azulejos. This is actually their trophy head collection. Yes, this is a bison skull, right? Kind of looks like a cow. No, it is actually modeled after a bison skull. All ceramic, hand painted, no two bottles the same. This is absolutely a collector's piece for sure, and that's why I have it. If you follow the channel, you know I am a huge fan of art, and it's just, it's kind of crummy. The second somebody sees a bottle like this, they're probably like, oh, it's going to taste terrible, right? Oh, it's going to have additives. Oh, it's going to be, just gross, right? Like, what are they compensating for? Well, I haven't opened it yet, but I have had Los Azulejos Tequila, and my experience has always been pretty solid. So with that being said, do not judge a book by its cover. No way, all right? You got a lot of people, I drink tequila all the time. Oh, I'm a tequila snob. I'm a tequila expert, so-and-so. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I had posted this on Instagram, and immediately, comments, oh, that's going to taste horrible. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, it's going to be an additive bomb, this and that. And I'm like, have y'all ever even actually tried it? And of course, crickets, right? Silence. Nobody actually wants to admit they don't drink stuff. They just want to, bash things because it's cool, especially unique bottles like this. And the majority of the time, most of these people, they've never even drank it. The reality is a lot of people, they don't really drink a whole lot of stuff, right? But that's why you're here, because I drink everything and anything. And this right here, man, this this is wild. Tequila Azulejos. You might know them. Google them. Google Skelly Tequila. If you've ever seen in the store a bottle that's an actual like skeleton with a ribcage, smiley little face, sometimes wearing a hat, Skelly Tequila actually comes from Tequila Azulejos. Yes. Also, too, Google Masterpiece Collection. Azulejos Masterpiece Collection. All right, that's how you spell it. You're going to see they're really known for their Picasso-looking bottles. So they have kind of like a short round bottle with Picasso-style art and drawings. That's their brand as well. Go check that out, right? They also have just regular ceramic bottles, a Talavera collection, and then just the regular classic collection. It's all the same bottle, that short kind of plump looking bottle. Go check it out. But like I said, they also have the Skelly, and then the trophy head collection. There is in this collection 5 different colors. So they got this one, and then they got 4 more of these. I think even possibly 6. But man, when I tell you, look at this thing, love it or hate it. You're either going to love it or hate it. It is kind of weird, odd looking, right? I mean, that glaring pink as well. I've had so many people come to the house and automatically, of course, their eyes go to this bottle. And it's like, what is that, right? Well, the reality is this is an añejo. This is an añejo. We got a lot going on here. And the story behind it as well is kind of cool. The original founder, who now has since passed away, rest in peace. The original founder actually is huge into art, right? Has a passion for art, had a passion for tequila, born into a family in Mexico City, really loved art. So, hey, guess what? If you're going to own a tequila brand and you love art, why not combine those two? And I mean, even in Mexican culture, that's why it really bothers me the second somebody sees a bottle that's hand painted like this, or even thinking about a big bottle that kind of looks like a lamp that's ceramic and painted too, automatically they hate it. Oh, that's trash. Oh, it tastes terrible. Oh, okay, cool. Great. Calm down, right? You don't own the brand. I'm sure you don't have stock or stake in any of this. Relax. Because What they're missing is the point that in Mexican culture, artwork is huge. It is a huge part of Mexican culture. And regardless of what this actually tastes like, yes, I'm a huge fan of traditional made tequilas. Yes, I'm a huge fan of my tequila tasting like tequila. I don't like sugar bombs and additives and syrup, right? But you know what? Even if this did taste like that, like some other brands, if it's a dope piece of art, hats off, man, because that's such a piece of culture where people who are coming into the world of tequila and just are focused only on themselves and tequila, they truly, it just kind of flies over their head, right? Like leopards ate my face. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Like, hold on. You're a guest here in this culture. You're bashing one of the greatest things about Mexican culture, which is its artistry. So, hey, sit on that, ponder that for a second for sure. And hey, man, here at Agave Talk, I do truly, truly love all different types of bottles with artwork. I have quite a collection at the house, and this one, man, is incredible as well. So you can see just, I mean, hand painted, no two bottles alike, right? And this is just kind of wild, kind of wild, kind of wild. We got some labels on here. This is a over 2 year añejo, and it is a coming at 40%. You can see coming out of NOM 1438, 100% agave azul, of course. This sticker over here, it's saying it did win a double gold. All right, at this Wine and Spirit Wholesaler Competition 2015. And other than that, this looks like a little inspection sticker. Yeah, quality and control. All right. So this right here, I mean, when you look at it, again, you got some people, oh, that's going to be garbage. But when you really look at their process, go on their website, check them out, right? Azulejostequila.com. Their process, they are using traditional processes. They're using traditional processes. They're using 100% blue agave, right? They're baking it, they're crushing it with a roller, they're fermenting, they're distilling. There's no diffusers going on here, right? They are aging in, I believe it was oak barrels that they're aging this in. Give me 1 second. Yes, in 2 years in bourbon oak barrels. I mean, the founder, even himself, he's was hugely against additives, didn't want any additives within his tequila as well. So again, you can't judge a book by its cover. Something like this might be completely terrible, but the reality is you can't see that until you try it, right? Absolutely, man. Don't listen to nobody, guys. Drink anything and everything. Explore to see what you like, and reach for that funky bottle, right? Why the heck not? Because even too, hey, if it does taste like hot garbage, man, at least I still got a showpiece, right? So trophy head, just some of the regulatory stuff on the back. And I'm about to open this bad boy up. Super excited, right? Like I said, there is completely sealed, nothing up there. Let me see if it has a perforation. Of course it does not, but it is an older bottle. And this is coming off pretty easily. Let your bottles pop. Oh, yeah. Solid wood cork right there. Nothing special else going on. And I'm about to pour this out. Man, if you have not done so already, I do appreciate you being here. Please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. That was like pretty full to the top as I was pouring it, a little bit spilled out, and I think that's gonna be all right for right now. So thank you. Let me put that back in. Let me get that into shot, and let's get this going. Man, this is a pretty dark añejo. They are aging it, like I said, for over 2 years. They didn't specify exactly how many months, like 2 years and months. They did not specify, but it is over 2 years. Looking at those legs and tears, having a hard time getting it on camera, but you can see it. It hasn't gone anywhere. That is extremely sticky. I know it's really getting the bottle in the background, but there we go. There we go. I mean, that's been sitting there since I've been trying to actually get it on camera. You can see that is not going anywhere. Man, that's going to make for a good mouth feel for sure. Let me try to get that back in. You can see it on the front and the back right there. Yeah, right there. That's not going anywhere, man. Oh man, oh man. Uh, let's smell. Oh man. So again, the founder himself, he founded this with traditional methods. He wanted a high quality product without additives. So all the haters who came on and said, "Oh, that's going to be additive bomb. That's going to be terrible." Like, do you even know the story? Have you done any research? Have you ever actually even seen this? More so, have you ever even tasted it? 99% absolutely not. They're just riding the gravy train, trying to sound cool and bash something that looks different, outside of, a handful of tequilas, because again, everybody wants to be the cool guy, right? Like I said, man, I drink everything and anything, and I highly encourage you, do not bash anything until you try it, right? And even if you do try something that somebody else doesn't like, that's great. Live your life. Live your life. Enjoy what you want to enjoy for sure, man. But additive free from the founding, this has not been confirmed additive free, right? But the founder himself wanted it to be additive free and made traditionally. They are making this traditionally, and just off the smell and the aroma, there is nothing off-putting about this. It smells like oak, it smells like agave, and I am getting some ethanol on there. But there is nothing really off-putting in the sense of like any crazy smells of like vanilla or cake or syrup or anything like that. And yeah, yeah, that's pretty solid right there. I am getting, it's peppery for sure. You're getting that oak barrel, and it was aged in bourbon oak barrels, right? And it's definitely oaky. Absolutely. I would love to know, is it just like 2 months? I'm sorry, 2 years, 1 month, or is it like 2 years, like 6 months, 8 months, right? They don't specify, it just says over 2 years. But man, this is that's a pretty solid añejo. I am getting some hints of vanilla, even a little fruity on the back. That's interesting, but definitely some pepper, that bourbon, and there is some agave on there, some raw agave. I'm sorry, some cooked agave, that's them where you kind of get some of that sweetness from, and you're getting some of that char from the bourbon oak barrel. Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. It's got a little smoke on there too. That's interesting. Well, cheers, everybody. Salud. Let's take a sip. Okay. It's it's definitely bourbon barrels. If you're a bourbon drinker, you are going to like this. Let me take another sip. Give me a second. Orange. That's what it was off the first. Like it kind of tasted like slightly bitter, and it was more like the bourbon and oak, but orange peel, like even orange zest, right? If you ever had like an orange liqueur, this definitely has a strong orange flavor to it. That is very interesting. It's definitely mashing up with the bourbon from that oak barrel. Definitely oak forward. It has that bourbon kind of alcohol-y kind of taste, right? There is some ethanol on there. Some black pepper, very subtle. This is not something that's over ethanol. It's gonna, burn your throat or anything like that. It is pretty easy to drink because there is really not a lot of ethanol on there. Well, let me take another sip. Yeah, that's very wood forward, very much orangey. That is so interesting. And I think that's, I said it was kind of fruity on the nose. And you can smell some of that. And as I'm just thinking about oranges and orange peels, it definitely has that bit of an orange liqueur kind of flavor on it, just mixed with the wood. Agave, it's just so dominated by that wood. I'd wonder the char as well, but it's so dominated by that bourbon and that wood. Not getting a whole lot of agave, possibly way back on the end. It did have like hints of like softness way on the back. Did not taste like anything manipulated. It did have a tiny hint of like vanilla-ish. But again, nothing like manipulated wise. It didn't taste like anything added, anything overpowered. This is not sweet. Absolutely no sweetness whatsoever to this. If you are a bourbon drinker, I think if you're coming from the bourbon world, you would truly appreciate this, because to me, how it's tasting, it's definitely kind of bourbon forward and that oak forward. But, you know, if that's your thing for sure, right? It's interesting, so interesting. And I'm very happy because, like I said, a lot of people judge a book by its cover. But the reality is that, I mean, this is solid for what it is, right? And it's great to share and show, like, oh, people will say, oh, it's terrible. Hey, you know what? Let's try it. Let me pour you a sip, then let me know, right? And if anything, this is not bad. It's a solid representation of what a pretty solid añejo should taste like, especially one that's aged in bourbon barrels. So, man, that's it. That's my take. Azulejos, like this, man, trophy head añejo collection, just with the super, super cool, unique looking bottle. This is absolutely amazing. And I'm super excited to have something like this for my collection. Man, overall, if you enjoy this, man, I appreciate you being here with us. Please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk, all right? Drop comments down below. Let me hear your thoughts, and take care, everybody.